Hello and welcome back to a new vlog, but I also want to put out some posters. But here it is. It says like a neighborhood flea market. Here we have Sol. She's very active, very curious and very friendly. She's always very open to meet new people. So Gretu is much more traumatized and she doesn't love to be in the lab, but we can show her a little bit. Our first digital creators brunch, which is like a little celebration. Take it easy. Here. Hello and welcome back to a new vlog, to a new week. It is actually Wednesday and my week didn't start the best because I was actually slightly sick on Monday and Tuesday. I had a headache all day. I felt quite weak, so I had 2 days off of work. So of course I didn't film or show anything for you today. Luckily it didn't turn into like a heavier sickness. It got better with rest and sleep, and this is maybe my like quick short reminder right at the beginning of the video that sometimes it is better to take some time off when you feel like you are starting to get sick and not overwhelm yourself, because I was a little bit on the kind of edge of like, okay, am I feeling bad enough to take a day off or not? But yeah, then decided that it wasn't good and I wouldn't be able to show up 100% to work. And I took the time off, and I think that's why I recovered so quickly, because I reacted right in the beginning and I didn't like overwork myself. I didn't force myself to, work and do things. And I think that's why I recovered quickly. So this is a reminder to take care of yourself, to not overwork, because in the end, it's better to take 1 or 2 days off right at the beginning than taking a whole week or even more than a week off. But this is not actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. So it is already Wednesday, and there has been nothing, special or extraordinary happening. But I am slowly and surely preparing myself for the flea market that is happening on Saturday that I'm organizing. I told you about that in the last vlog, and actually you can see behind me here are some of the things that I will be selling. But I actually wanted to show you the poster that I prepared. I have told my friends that live nearby. I've also posted in a flea market group that we have around here, but I also want to put out some posters, and I'm quite proud of this poster, so I want to show it to you. But here it is. It says like a neighborhood flea market, the time and the place. So by the time you see it, it has already actually passed. Yeah, I think it is quite cute and eye-catching. So I thought maybe I will take you with me out to the neighborhood and we can post some of these posters together. So hello, same place, different time. Let me just put this away. It is Thursday, and I have just realized that I have literally nothing to show you this week because I'm just working and coming home. And there is not that much exciting happening at least until now. But I did hear some feedback from my colleague actually, and she said that she would love to have more cat content and in general, like for me, showing more the cats. And I know that she's not the only one. There are other cat lovers here on my channel and in my friend group. So I thought to make this vlog a bit longer and interesting, I would introduce you officially to my cats, tell their life story, how we got them, because it is quite funny and interesting. Here we have Sol. She is a street cat that we picked up. Are you just creeping in the background there? So she's a street cat and she has been with us for a year. And she is around 3 years old, at least that's what we think, and she's very active, very curious, and very friendly. She's always very open to meet new people and play with them, greet them. As you can see, I can also put her around any way I want, and she really doesn't mind. She loves cuddling with me. Brother's family actually was staying in Spain for some time over the summer, and the place where they were staying had a swimming pool, like a shared pool with a lot of different other buildings. And my brother was just hanging by the pool, and then she came to him. He started going home, and then she just followed him home. And that happened a couple of times until they said, well, let's take her, let's start feeding her. Eventually, she actually started living with my parents that also had a temporary place back there. And she really blended into the family really well. And then eventually she came to us because we wanted to have a little friend for Greta that is up there. I will get to her life story later. Yeah, Sol is the one that is now also way more brave to go outdoors. We are going with her on regular walks. My parents brought her to us to Germany last summer in August, so it hasn't even been a year, but she's blended in perfectly. We love her, she loves us, and we coexist really, really well. Now the other cat I first have to catch because she's not very active. She's also way more shy, and she will definitely not stay on my lap that long. So let me just get her, show her a little bit before she runs away, and then we can talk about her life story as well. So Gretu is much more traumatized, and she doesn't love to be in the lap, but we can show her a little bit. Her name is Greta, and she is roughly 2 years old, and she has been with us for a year and a half, more or less. And she's also very pretty. Okay, let me go. Yeah, that was it. And you can see from the personality why she is like that. So actually, my mom found her when she was only 4 weeks old in Spain as well, and she was thrown out to the street under the palm trees. It was the middle of the summer, it was really hot, it was over 40 degrees, and honestly she was left out dying. And the reason why we're saying that she was left out and not that she was a street cat is because she knew immediately how to use the toilet. She was very clean, so it was very obvious that she had been in a house before, and yes, someone just left her there out to die. And my mom luckily heard her screams. First of all, we were thinking if we were gonna give her to someone else that is interested, but I think my mom just grew so close with her that she didn't really want to give her away either, and then we wanted to keep her in the family, so to say. And I actually flew to Spain. We did all the passport, the vaccines, and we flew back in the airplane with Greta. So she was very brave. It was really a big stress for her. She likes hanging out with us, but she likes doing that in a distance. So she doesn't want to be touched. And yeah, the other one just doesn't care about anything in the world. And maybe last fun fact about the two cats is that they both have my surname, because I was the one who took them, who registered them, who made their passports, etc. So it is Sol Eklund and Greta Eklund, which I find very, very funny. That's the story. Now they get along pretty well. They're always fighting playfully, but they also cuddle. And yeah, you can really see they have this sister love-hate relationship, which is very cute. And we're very happy to have them with us. So I guess that was it for today's update. I really hope that during the weekend there will be more things for you to show. Let's hope for the best. Otherwise this vlog will literally be cat vlog, which honestly, who can complain? So I'll see you again later on. Hello, it is Sunday, so it's again been a couple of days since I last updated you, and yeah, I already mentioned this week I've been really terrible with vlogging. Unfortunately, my flea market yesterday got cancelled because of the rain, and yeah, the weather conditions were really not ideal. So we didn't want to put the things out and then they would get all wet and ruined, and probably no one would have showed up anyway. So that was quite disappointing because I did do a lot of preparations. I put posters out, etc., and then I had to walk around and actually take everything down, tell all the groups that I'm not doing it, etc. So all my promotion, all my effort was for nothing, but that is also a lesson learned. And instead we decided to go to a spa yesterday, and of course I cannot film anything in a spa, so I didn't. So yeah, there was nothing for you to show. But today I'm hoping to make a lot of content today because the weather seems to be okay, the mood seems to be okay as well, and I'm actually on my way to our first digital creators brunch, which is like a little celebration of our efforts to see where we've come. And we have our core members that have been at almost every meetup, so it's not really an official event, but we're just going to meet up and celebrate and have a good time. We're going to a cute place, so I thought I would show you that. But now I'm kind of in a rush to catch the train, which will hopefully be on time. If you know me personally, then you know my adventures with the S-Bahn are always quite hit or miss. But luckily I'm here on time, and Maggie is coming a little bit earlier to the city as well. So let's hope that today is a good day. Everything will work out. So see you in a bit. Nothing weird at all. Oh, I guess I have to get down and get myself a double chin. So we are back home after the meetup, the walk in the city. There was way too many football people, as you may or may not know. The European Cup is in Germany, and Munich is a big part of that. And there's a lot of drunk football fans all over the city, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So we didn't stay in the city center for too long. We're back home, both quite exhausted, so we're gonna take it easy on this Sunday.
Relax. Take it easy.
That sounded pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Thanks for...
It's cut out here.
Thanks for watching this extremely boring vlog.
Hey, don't say that.
There was
Cut
literally
out.
nothing.
Cut out again.
There was nothing this week that I showed except of today's brunch. I talked about my cats and that's it. There was nothing happening. That's my real life.
Thanks again for watching. It was an amazing week with you. See you next week.
Exactly. See you next week, hopefully with more activities.
Cherry